Because the Word created all things, the Word is greater than all created things or beings. The Word is eternally superior above all things. What we read later in Colossians says that all things were created through him and for him. And he is before all things, and in him all things consist. He holds it together. There's an old song, he's got the whole world in his hands. That's why Earth is not colliding into moon. That's why the universe is ordered. That's why the laws of science are fixed. They don't change because somebody fixed them. And the one who fixed them is the one who made them. And he is the Word, who is God, who is he. He made all things. Not just you, but the earth you live on, and the trees, and the water you drink, and the food you eat. Without him, there is nothing. All things were made through him. And if all things were made through him, then he's superior to all things that has been made. And if he's superior to all things that has been made, then nothing that he has made can be compared to him or have power over him. Because when we say the name of Jesus is above every name, it is not the name simply of a little boy in Bethlehem, which is above every name. We are going back to where that name comes from. The name Jesus is the earthly name we give to the Word. But everything starts with the Word. And he created all things. And Colossians says even the principalities were created by him. Thrones were created by him. They rebelled, but they are his creation. It's something you have made that is rebelling against you. But you made it. All things were made through him. Now, the interesting thing about John 1:3 is that statement. The two statements, one is positive, the other is negative. The second statement is, and without him, nothing was made that was made. What kind of English is that? The verse is making the point abundantly clear. All things were made through him. And if you doubt it, without him, nothing is made that was made. If it was made, then it was made by him. If it was made, then it was made by him. So, if you say, yeah, all things were made by him, yeah, but there are a few things that was made that was not made by him. Well, without him, nothing was made that was made. So what does it mean? I like the implications of this passage. In other words, it's saying there is no creator outside of the Word. Nothing else has the power to make things out of nothing. There's no creator outside of him. Without him, nothing is made that is made. In other words, there's nothing in creation that came from another source. So it's not like God is creating, the devil is also creating, and something else is also creating, and other things are creating, and they all boxed it together. No. Without him, nothing was made that is made. In other words, there is no other creator outside of him. What kind of creator are we talking about? Because, when you study science and so on, they will say the creator or the inventor of electricity is so and so. The creator, inventor of what else? You know, they have different people they ascribe as creators. But none of them is creators. Because none of them took nothing to make what they have made. Nobody takes nothing to make anything. Everybody who has created something in the human sphere, whether it's electricity or a plane or a car or a microphone, and created it, they had to take material to make it. They don't take nothing. They don't go to nothing and then assemble. No, nobody does that. Nobody has the power to do that. Only one person has the power to take nothing and make something out of it, and he's called the Word, who is God. All things were made through him, and without him nothing was made that is made. There is no creator outside of him. There are gods outside of him. There are thrones outside of him. There are deities outside of him. But all of those themselves were made by him. Including the little thing in front of your house that you pour libation to. It was made by him. And the one under your pillow. And the one you went to some juju man to put around your waist for protection. And the one you go to break eggs and schnapps for. Because he is the maker of all things, visible and invisible. Whether they be gods and thrones or whatever, all things were made through him. There is no creator who has the power to make something out of nothing.